And Dave's just swapping over guitars at the moment. He's going to be playing, is that a dobro or?
It is a national tricone guitar.
Right.
Some people think of resophonic guitars as all dobros.
Yeah, I think I do. I'm
yeah.
not, yeah.
Dobro is the sort of thing they use in country and bluegrass, really.
Okay.
And it's a different construction. And
they've got like a round, yeah.
Yeah, it is round, but I've got other ones that are round as well, but they're different again.
Right.
So the whole principle of a resophonic guitar is that there's mechanical speakers in them. And so there's a cone you can actually see, you can't see on radio, but
I can see it.
you can see below the grill that there's actually 3 little cones in this one. And there's across the bridge there with the strings pressed down, they're pressed down on the cones and they act like mechanical loudspeakers. And that was invented in 1926 by John Dopiera. And it was so the guitarists of the day, this was pre-electric guitar, could keep up with the jazz bands at the time, which were you know, largely brass instruments, horns and clarinets and trombones and things. So the guitarist was never heard. And so they made these loud for that. But blues players and Hawaiian players picked up on them because of the extra volume they create, as much as 5 times more volume than an ordinary guitar. And because you lose a lot of volume when you play slide, and also because they were street corner singers, most of the old blues guys. So they
no amps back in those days.
No amps back in those days. So you just want a loud guitar, you know. And national. This is a 2007 guitar, which I got from C.W. Stone King, in fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
but did he continue to speak in that southern accent the
absolutely,
whole time?
Absolutely.
Yeah, never loses it, I heard.
No, I went to his house and I tried out all his guitars, and
he kept the accent.
He kept the accent, and he still had his on-stage costume there.
Yeah. He's a classic.
He was a really good guy. We talked for ages about national guitars. So yeah, I mean, I've got 3 of them. And this one is the one I'm going to play today, simply because this being Hills Hoist, I thought I'd sing my One Hills song that I had.
Yay!
So, and I'm just going to get this horrible harmonica on again. And anyway, look, as I said, I've been in the hills all my adult life. I've been through 3 bushfire scares. Ash Wednesday in Belgrave Heights, the fire came to about 2 or 3 metres from the back door.
Wow.
And it was really just, you know, the start of it where we were. It was just down the gully, just up from. I used to live just up from Bird's Paddock.
Yeah.
And that's where it started, down there by 11 and 12-year-old boys, I believe, and it spread all the way to Cockatoo, where my friends Alex League and Isabel Blackthorne live. You know, and so. It was a pretty traumatic time. And then in '97 there was the Ferny Creek fire there. I was home that day with my then 3-year-old son, but he used to do family daycare just at the top of where the fire came there, just around the corner from that. And then, you know, in 2009, you know, that Black Saturday
evacuations and stuff.
Well, you know, some idiot lit fire to the Sherwood Forest there, you know, and so that was pretty scary as well.
Yeah.
But you know, you just know the day, you know. I remember.
Oh yeah, you wake up and you just go, if it's going to happen, it'll be today.
That's it, and you just know that. And if you've been up here long enough, and look, I've got in my backyard, I've got 20 mountain ash trees. The shortest one of them would be 40 metres.
See you later.
Although they're on the eastern side, and the fire doesn't come up the eastern side very readily, so that's probably a good point. But still, you know, if they came down, they'd come down the house. You know.
Yeah.
They're awful big, so bushfires are a real risk. So I thought I'd write a song about that. And, you know. Yeah.
Well, we're all having to sort of get aware now. We're into spring, so we've got to stop thinking about our fire plans and everything too. So.
And cleaning up the yard.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of that.
I haven't started, but you know, I'll do soon. All right. So this is called North Wind Blues. North wind is blowing, well look at the leaves up in the trees. North wind is blowing, look at the leaves up in the trees. Nothing like a north wind on a hot day to worry me. In the mountains, up where the giant hardwoods grow. when those hot north winds blow. When bushfires are burning, or when it fills the heart with fear. Bushfires are burning, that fills the heart with fear. Broken dreams and heartache, in the ashes and the tears. Chill up and down the spine. Bushfires are burning, our wild fills the heart with fear. Bushfires are burning, that fills the heart with fear. Like smoke and cinder, in the ashes and the tears.
Beautiful. How nice to slide and harp go together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very groovy.
Like peas and carrots. And I've just happened to pull out a WC Stone seat out of my thing. Yeah, I thought it might have been the same guitar on the front, but it's not.
It is the same guitar as he used on Jungle Blues.
Okay.
Yeah. The story goes that he was in New York at the time, and the guitar that he's got on the front of that one, is that the Hokum one, is it?
It's a close-up of it there on the
that's an old Dobro, still body Dobro.
Yep.
And he had that pinched in New York, and so he went into New York in, what's the name of the company? It's on the back here. I can't read it without my glasses. Anyway, he went into New York and bought this and did the tour and did that album with it, but because he's playing with the Primitive Horns Orchestra, and horns are really loud, and so he wanted an even louder guitar than this, so he's got an old 1931 Duolian guitar which has got a single cone, which is a great guitar because I've got one of those as well.
Oh.
They're really punchy and they're really good.
I could just see you two guys together, a big guitar porn for sure, wouldn't
it? Absolutely.
So the Hills Hoist Live Sessions are sponsored by Samantha Dunn of the Shire Yarra Rangers and also the Community Broadcasting Foundation, who have given us a fat wad of cash to spend on Dave Stego here doing all the knobs and buttons, and also
equipment.
recording the live sessions. So hopefully we'll have some awesome recordings of them.
Fantastic.
And so you're going to be opening the big gig 2011 for 3MBL.
I am. I'm looking forward to that.
I didn't realise that.
That's the first year I've done it, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, nice one.
I like it that they open it with a Hills artist.
Yeah.
They opened it with Matt Walker last year, so yeah.
Yep, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And, it's my time of day too, like No, I've got a gig on that night at the Chandelier Room in Moorabbin as well. But so yeah, that's going to be a good day.
Great! You're going to be busy.
Busy. It's better to be busy, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely is.
Absolutely. So what other gigs have you got coming up?
Well, I've got a little printout here. I've been really busy. Like last year, I think I did about 20 gigs all year, and this year I've got 30 between July and first weekend December.
Wow!
So it's been pretty busy, yeah. So I hadn't had much time to clean up the backyard, as we talked about. So tonight I'm playing at the Long Riders Motorcycle Club in Ferntree Gully, which is just in behind ABS Brakes, I think it is, down there in Ferntree. Or was it Midas? Yeah, just in there, MA Crescent. MA Crescent, so that's
in an industrial estate there.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a bit lounge-like, Dave.
Yeah, well, they've sandblasted the thing out, and it's an old motor repair shop, and they've got a nice sidecar hanging from the corner.
Oh, cool!
Put a big pot-belly stove, homemade, in there, and they've got a bar. And look, it's a nice spot, and they're nice guys, and so it's good fun. Always like playing that. Sunday I'm down in Conwake Market, and I didn't know a place called Conwake existed until recently, but it's halfway between Wonthaggi and Cooranborough.
Oh, okay.
It's down there, and it's an indoor market. It's on every Sunday, and they always have music there. And another local artist, Brian Baker, plays down there sometimes. There's another Hills plug for you.
Yeah, well, I've heard of him.
Yes, Brian Baker. Yeah, he lives in.
Send him this way.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I think I know Brian.
Yeah. Catch him through Kelly's. He's often up at Kelly's on a Wednesday night. Yeah. And on from that, I've got Sunday week. I've got Bar Pizza in Geelong. I'm going in the Melbourne Blues Appreciation Society Blues Performer of the Year contest.
Great.
Chandelier Room in Moorabbin, as I said. Long Riders again. Big gig. Then I do quite a few gigs up in Bendigo. Love playing up in Bendigo. They're good folk, and they love blues and all that sort of stuff. So the Gold Mines Hotel on the 20th of November, and then there's a Bendigo Blues Festival, which I've got a couple of spots at.
Cool, man.
So,
you'll have to play that miners song at the Bendigo.
Yeah, I have done.
Yeah,
I have done. Yeah, the Gold Mines Hotel.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, they're great. On Sunday afternoons there in the beer garden, it's just fantastic.
Cool.
A great time there. So
yeah.
I'd rather go up to Bendigo than in a city, actually, quite frankly.
Well, it's nice to drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, and you can find a place to park.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to pay for it.
But the pubs up there are fantastic. They're these old 1850s things that have been done up, old stone things, and they're really nice. Yeah,
beautiful. So much history there, because it's all mining up there.
Yeah, that's it.
All my family comes from like Maryborough, so that was all mining and really old buildings and beautiful railway stations.
Yeah, Maryborough railway station's a beauty, isn't it?
It is amazing. That was a funny story actually. They built that railway station because this was like when the Queen was just their first trip to Australia, just after she got married.
Yeah.
And so she was going to travel by train to Maryborough.
So they built the station.
They built the station, but the thing was, she was arriving at the Maryborough station in Queensland. She didn't actually go to the Maryborough station in Victoria, but they got this amazing renovation done to the old building.
That's fantastic, and they've done it up again recently.
Yeah, and there's a beautiful antique place inside,
there is.
And the floor
Nice
is amazing. It's all parquetry and
yeah, it's really great. And I went up there last year, Denali Blues Festival, which was in November. And so we went across to the Maryborough and spent some time in the old station there, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in, Dave.
Yes,
it was a pleasure.
Lovely having you in.
Brilliant. Thanks for coming on the live sessions.
Thank you.